Hello everyone, this is Siavajit Misra and welcome to this new video. In this video, I'll be discussing about the left panel and also the bottom panel of tradingview.com. This is the part 3 or the third video on tradingview.com. So let's start this video. So just come to my screen. You can see in my screen, I'm just putting my mouse here. So here there is a cross option is coming. So this cross option is nothing but different types of what I can say symbol it is coming. To the example, I'm just bringing my mouse here in the middle. You can see a cross option. Same manner, if I come here and I'm just click on the dot, and you can see the dot option is coming in the whenever I'm just moving my mouse. Same manner whenever I'm just putting the arrow, so my mouse is showing it as a arrow. So basically there is no use. This is for the normal purpose. It depend upon you whether you are familiar with the cross, dot or arrow. Based on that, you just have to choose that particular symbol. Right now in my case, I'm just choosing the symbol as cross symbol. Okay, so we'll come to the next tab. In the next tab, you can see there is a trend line. Okay, so trend line is basically normally we use to find or understanding purpose, like how the trend is looking. Take the example, you can see right now if I'm just connecting this to chart here, and then after I'm connecting here. Okay, so you can see clearly that line, whatever you are seeing, this is a downfall line. That means there is a trend. Whatever the trend you are seeing, this is basically a downside trend. Okay, same manner, let's do one thing. Let's remove this one and remove this one, and let's do one thing. Let's come here and just find how the trend will look into the example right now. So I'll be clicking here. I'm just taking the trend line. So I'm just drawing a trend line right now. You can see I'm connecting this one, and I'm just moving. Yeah. So right now you can see by connecting these two what I can say candlestick, right now I can see the trend is basically looking a uptrend, and the uptrend is basically for a short term period, that is from 20th June to till date. You can say for last 10 to 15 days, the trend is looking like a uptrend. So this is all about the trend analysis. So this drawing basically we use to understand the trend, whether the stock is in a uptrend or stock it is in a downtrend, and whether the stock is in a what I can say consolidated position like that. And it depends actually, it may be used for short term purpose, it may be used for long term purpose like that. Okay, so this is all about the trend line. And arrow, you just leave it, there is no use at all. Same manner, if you see there is horizontal line. So horizontal line basically you take the example, I'm just thinking this is a area where the stock is taking a lot of break, so this may work as a support for me. So if you see here in this line, the stock has stayed for around what I can say from 6th June 2022 to 28th June, you can say for a month, then after also for a few days, then after for a few days. So what we are thinking basically, in case of Hindustan Unilever, 2106 may work as a great support zone. So due to that, we have to use this, or we can use this horizontal line. Okay, so this is all about the horizontal line. Same manner, if I come here, so and there are no other good options that are available, so you can just explore what are the different options that are available, and based on that you can use. But in my case, what I use basically, I use the trend line and also horizontal line. Okay, so let's come to the next tab. In the next tab, you can see there are a lot of what I can say tabs are available or options are available. But in this case, actually my favorite or all-time favorite is Fibonacci Retracement. This is basically Fib retracement. So let's do one thing. Let's remove this line. Let's remove this line also. Okay, just a minute, let me just remove everything. Okay, now I have removed everything, and I'll be choosing a stock called Avenue Supermarket. You all know. Okay, so Avenue Supermarket, that is basically DMart. They operate the DMart brand. Okay, so right now you can see what I'll do basically. Okay, so the next symbol is basically I'm talking about the Fibonacci retracement. You can just select here Fibonacci retracement. So you can see I'm going to connect this bottom line and also this top line. So let's connect this two line. So I'm just clicking here and just extending this value, and my top line value is around 5,600. So I'm just clicking here. Okay, so okay, right now I got the Fibonacci retracement amount. Okay, so based on that you can see what is happening. So in case of Fibonacci, what you have to Fibonacci retracement, what you have to do, you have to connect the top line, so bottom line, the top line, Then after you will find like different support zone. You can see clearly this is a support zone actually as per the Fibonacci retracement. And right now what happened actually in case of DMART, it has taken a support at this level, again it has taken a support at this level, and then after a run up is happening or the stock is growing. So basically what happened actually, you need to understand कि based on this like chart, what we can understand, the support is first support, the remark may take at 4784. If it's not happening, it may take at support at around like you can say 4191. The stock tried to take a support, but it doesn't happen. Then what happened, fell down from like 3800, again it fell down to like 3351, and you can see clearly that at 3351 it is taking a support. So there is no hard rule ki this will be compulsory happen, but so if you use all this technology or you use the Fibonacci retracement and many other symbols, there is a lot of probability, the probability increase. Okay, so due to that, what you have to do, you have to use this Fibonacci retracement. So that is all about the Fibonacci retracement. What happened actually because Fibonacci retracement. So what you have to do, you have to connect, if you want to track the uptrend, so what you have to do, you have to connect the bottom with the top, understand how the stock has performed. Based on that, you will find some support and also resistance. Based on that, what you can find actually, you can see whether the stock is taking a support at that level or not. So if you see clearly, the stock has taken in case of Avenue Supermarket, the stock is clearly taking a support at around 3400 right now. Then after also it took a support at around 3370, and then after the result came, and based on that actually the stock has given a run up. So what happened actually, if you want to invest in what I can say Revenue Supermarket, you can do one thing. First investment you can have done here, second investment you could have done here. What will happen actually, whenever the stock is giving a run up and the stock is again achieving that all-time high, then your return or the return on investment will be much more high. So due to that, you have to invest or you have to use all these technologies. And let's skip this Fibonacci retracement here because I'll be explaining some other things. So yeah, you can come here. So here basically there is a highlight option. What is the highlight option? So this is basically like you can highlight something. So I don't want anything, so I can just remove. Same manner, if you want to like brush anything, brush means you want to, you're teaching and you just want to show okay, this is the area where it has taken support. So for that also you can use. I don't think, but these are not useful in case of what I can say trading, in case of like doing any analysis. So this is basically for those people who wants to do something in the training, so or those who want to give the training. So here this is basically text is basically you can add the text. Take the example, I want to add the text here. So I'll write, I'll just write key buy the stock. So now it will come like this. Okay, so this is basically for expansion purpose, or whenever you're using or whenever you are sharing something in the social media like site, in such a case you can use all these things so that you can aram se like explain, or you can aram se like present. So that is the main purpose basically why we use all this symbol. Okay, so let's come here, and if you come here, I don't think this is much more useful, like you can explore, but I don't normally use. And if you come here, there is a long position and short position. So this is basically to understand the risk and reward ratio. So take the example in this case, what is happening, let's go there. So in this case, take the example, you can, whatever the stock you are seeing, this is Revenue Supermarket or DMART. And what I'm thinking actually, so as the stock is taking a support at around like 3372, I'll be holding the stock up to this level because that is a strong resistance point as per me. So I'll be taking a stop loss of around like 3210. I just want to understand how much is the risk reward ratio. So in this case, what you have to do actually, you just come here, just click on the long position, and just put the like cursor here, just extend this like item. Okay, now you're done. Okay, so come here. So I think this is a wrongly come 2 times, just remove this one. Yeah, in this case, so in this case what is happening actually, if just I'll just do zoom in or zoom out, I'll just do, and what is happening, so my investment is this much. So what I'll do actually, take example in this case, okay, so I want to take a stop loss of around, you can say this level. I'll be holding this share up to 3000, and how much the target, my target is basically you can say at this level. Okay, so what I'm doing actually, I'm just thinking I'll be selling the stock at around like 4207, and right now the stock is trading at 3941, and I'll be, or not right now actually, right now what is the open position is basically this level, and my like stop loss whenever I'll be selling the stock, if the stock is falling, is around 3024. So my risk to reward ratio is 2.89. so this is basically what it shows. It basically shows like how much is the risk and reward ratio. Based on that you can just decide. Remember one thing, whenever you want to delete everything, just come here and just right click, remove all the drawing. It's gone. So this is all about you can say this is all about your long position. Same manner also you can compute for the short position how normally it looks. And there is another also useful thing. Let me just show the chart of Reliance. Okay, so you can see Reliance Industries I'm putting. So what I will do here actually, so right now you can see the stock has fallen up to this level. Again it gave a run up of this much. Again the stock fallen to this level. So what I have to do actually, I just want to understand if the history repeat itself, then how the stock will perform, how it will look. In such a case what I have to do is just come here, and there is a, you can say, bar pattern. Okay, so bar pattern mein what I'll do actually, I'll just capture, I'm so sorry, this took a wrong bar pattern. Let's delete this one, and another I'll just do. So I'll take a bar pattern from here to here. Okay, correct, it's done. So I'll be coming here. What I'll do actually, I'll just copy paste this. I'll just do one thing. So what I'll do actually, I'll just remove this bar pattern. I'll just paste here. So what I'm doing here basically, I'm just thinking if the history repeat itself. Matlab, the Reliance stock was trading at around like 2854, but right now it is trading at around like 23 or 2400. And if the history repeats itself, already the stock is have fallen this much. If the stock again go to that level, how it will perform or how the chart will look, you can see the chart will look like this. So this is basically estimation, or you can think like how to what I can say, think or estimate, or like what I can say, think about the future. That is all about this pattern. Okay, so let's remove this one. So this is all about the bar pattern. So this is something, I don't think this is useful for anyone. This is basically just adding some what I can symbol, love, anything like that. I just put love here. I don't think this is useful. We'll skip this part. And this part is basically the range. Like for example, I'm just tracking from here to like here. Okay, so you can see what is happening. Actually, I'm just thinking ki within 6 days there is 4 bars, and the stock has fallen this much, like 7.866%, and volume this much. This is nothing but this is for understanding purpose ki how the stock has performed during that particular period. Let's remove this one. Okay, let's remove this one. If I come here, and ultimately it will go. Okay, so let's, okay, gone. So same manner, take the example, this is for the zoom in option. Take the example, I just want to understand in this area what happened this particular area. So what I want actually, I'll just click here and I'll be just doing a bus. Right now what is happening actually, this particular area you can see in zoom in manner okay, what has happened on that particular period. There is a big red candle, then a small red candle, small, and then after the big candle with the volume. So that you need to understand. Okay, so that is all about you can see in, okay, so how to zoom out. Actually zoom out is basically you have to do something. I'm so sorry, one notification is coming. Okay, so yeah, so this is basically zoom in and zoom out. Okay, that is basically the option what you are having. And again, this is a magnetic is nothing but just simply a magnet you have to do from here to here. Okay, like that. So I don't think this is useful. This is useful, no doubt, but I don't use that much. So let's keep this particular place or particular area. So let's go back. What happened to this symbol? HDFC Bank. Okay, so yeah, then after also the same thing. So take the example, remember one thing, anything you want to delete, you can just come here and delete. So this is all about what I can say, the left panel of tradingview.com. And in the bottom panel there are also few other options. Let's see here. In the bottom panel you can see there is a Skinner option, there is a Pine editor. So Skinner option is basically, I'll be explaining after a few minutes. And the Pine editor is basically if you know the coding, and accordingly you can design your what I can say different symbols or different things. So that is all about the Pine editing, but I have never used this one. Whenever I'm starting using, definitely I'll make a video. Strategy testing is also same thing, like what we did in the replay option, the same thing you can do here. And trading panel I have never used because there is no useful for Indian people like us. Same manner, stock screener is basically I'll recommend like first of all it is a useful area, no doubt about that. You can see stock screener basically what happen actually. Take example, you can filter actually. Take example, I'm just putting a filter and I'm just coming to technical and I'm writing ki EMA exponential moving average 200 days. Like any stock which is trading below the exponential moving average 200 days, based on that I can just do the filter and I can execute this one, and based on that I can get many stocks or many things who are like available at below like what you can say 200 days moving average. But my suggestion will be just use the application or website of Vivek Bajaj sir, that is that what I can say stockage.com, stockage like app. So that will give a much more better what I can say better like filter as compared to this one, and that is also you can aramse use. It is hardly costing around 2000 rupees. So that is all about the tradingview.coms. Like you can say the top panel we have already covered, the right panel we have already covered, the left panel we have already covered, and also this is all about the areas. Okay, so that is all about like what I can say the tradingview.com. So thank you so much for watching, and in my next video I'll be taking or I'll be selecting one of the stock. Based on that I'll just apply some of the simple moving average, exponential moving average, and we'll analyze. And remember one thing, that is not for any investment purpose or trading purpose, simply for the understanding purpose, okay, how normally we use this tradingview.com. So yeah, so that's all for this video, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. Take care. And please subscribe to my channel and please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Bye.